Alright, hello. Gane Manuel here. Today I'm about to show you an application that I participated in. It's a school project. At least that's how it started. Um, so the main idea for it was about architecture, and that led us to come up with this. It's called Room8. It is meant to. It's a real estate web application that helps to reduce the problems we face when finding homes around student areas and low income areas. Now, it can be used in other places, but those were the motivation behind it. The idea is that in these areas, like student areas, there is increase in house prices, increase in population, and increase in other expenditures, right? And that increase in demand cannot be met by people who have existing real estate or people who are trying to build real estate in those areas. So we decided to build Room8 to allow people find suitable roommates based on preferences and matching compatibilities. This application is not yet done. This application is still lacks a lot of things, but we have a couple of MVPs up and running already. And later in this video, I'm going to explain to you things like the architectural decisions and the technologies we use. We use a lot of AWS. We use AWS instances, EC2s, and this was deployed on Kubernetes. Um, all right, let's dive right in. So Room8, this is temporal stuff. So right now when you log in, so when you load it, you get to the home section, and then you're met with these different sections, right? So which does filters and provide you with pre-existing information. You can browse listings, so you can see all your listings here. You can see all the listings that are available. You can go through the services and look at that too. And let me talk about our team. So we have me, Gan Emmanuel. So I acted as a Scrum Master in the school project, but I also acted as the lead software engineer, DevOps engineer, and yeah, we have Tico Builder, the product owner, who also helped greatly and contributed marvelously to this project. Brian, our CTO, the main mind behind the front end designs and all stuff. So it was a collaboration between all of us, and then we have Chirozita, our CFO, aka our Dogo. Basically, she managed our finance and make sure that we stayed according to budget in this project. So, that said, these participants for this project, our contributors, they were marvelous in it. So, shout out to them. Um, so, you can now log in and sign up. So, you can create an account, you enter your first name, your last name, your email, your phone number. So the phone number has to be in the format of your country code, for example, +237, then 6, then the number. So it's restricted just for now to Cameroon. It can be opened. It was for testing purposes, and then your password, confirm password, and then you can select the account type. Either you're a tenant, so you want to rent houses, you want to stay with someone, or you're a landlord, someone who lists apartments. And then you can also log in, right? You can also log in. I have pre-existing accounts, so I'm going to log in right here. Um, so it logs you successfully, and I'm logged in as a landlord. So you're met with this dashboard interactive, yes. So you can look at different listings that perform well, your statistics and all that. Um, some of these things are just placeholders for now. They have not been implemented yet, so I cannot fully interact with them. But other sections which are part of our MVP are part of our sprints. Like I think we did about 3 sprints or 4 sprints to get some of these sections running. So you can add your listings. You can create a new listing. It has an interactive section here, so you could just put beautiful house, beautiful apartment in, say, downtown. So you can say it's an apartment can also say, so it contains 2 rooms, two two bathrooms, a living room, and a kitchen, a terrace area. I think, if I'm mistaken, area. So we can say it is a modding. You can click next. So I can just say, let's put molecule. And just say the house is, let's say, so let's just say the apartment is 50,000 francs per month, and then the landlord says, okay, we are going to the apartment is, yes, 50,000 francs. So the landlord says, you're going to be paying 25,000 because you're going to be living there with someone. 25,000, and so it talks about the square feet. So these are not accurate values, just for placeholders. So each roommate you're going to be paying 25,000, and you're going to see why. So let's just say bathrooms are indoors, shared bathroom, no. So he has 2 bathrooms, a shared kitchen, yes. So a shared kitchen. Does it have a living area? Yeah. So we can have how many living areas? Let's say 2. He has a parlor and a terrace. So then, and then let's just continue. Expected housemate 1. Since you're going to be living there with someone, so you're going to share the amount of 50,000 francs, but you're going to be paying 25 per month. And then we can like add images. Let's say, since I don't have so much images, so I'm always going to do that again. And I'm going to create, I'm going to just click create. So right now it's uploading the images. So yeah, so it uploads the image and then it creates the listing successfully. That's good. And now I have 2 listings here, right? I can see the bids for those who have placed bids on my listing. So first of all, I get a notification, right? So I can get a notification and then see the bid for those who have placed a bid on my listing. I can view the information. So for this one, it's already accepted, right? Receive bids. I could view the information, I think, yeah, and I can accept. So you view the information and then you have the user, the bidder's information. So this is basic personal information. So you can like the occupation of the person, employment status, nationality, the language spoken, right, and then other lifestyle and habits that the person decides to share with you as a landlord. So it's a decision. So you can accept and reject the bid. So you can like click the accept button and then accept the bid, and then you could do the same here. You could reject the bid. So the bid is rejected. You get the idea. So um, you can come to the profile right now. You can fill your profile. You can edit some of your profile informations, and then you can just go through. So it allows you to edit certain things like your basic information, your lifestyle, but not your name and your stuff. That is done in the settings area. You have your name, your email, your phone number, and then your personal information, which you can save, you can change. You have the security sections where you're going to change your password. This later on be extended to do additional things. Or the privacy section. This is where you do preferences of your privacies, and then you have the display for light or dark mode, and then account management, deactivate and select account. All right. So we have seen listings, we've seen the bids and the profile. So this is a simple section for the landlord. It's nothing crazy. It's not there for you to talk. Additionally, in the future, we're going to add a live chat sections within the application itself. But for now, we can just continue browsing, right? And I'm going to log out here to be able to demonstrate other actions. So yeah, so right now I'm logged in as a tenant, so I can look at my bits as a tenant and look at the status it is. So right now it's still pending, so the landlord has not yet done anything with my status, so I can look at recently viewed, but this is still not yet implemented very well. Save listings, same here, and I can browse listings. So I can browse my list. I can browse listings. I could go to the detail of the listing. I can look at apartment type and all the information. More information is supposed to be added here. But like I said, this is just an MVP. And then I can place a bid, right? So it tells you how much you're going to be paying per month. And then just like something like, hey, I'm interested in this listing. Please can we talk? Right. Um, so it could be a long proposal explaining your life, how good you are and how social you are, and then this is where you can choose to share your information or not. So that will be your preferences, like your lifestyle, your account, your occupation, your nationality, and all that. So um, we have ideas to make it further customizable what kind of information you allow to share, but right now it was just for demo purposes. So I can submit my bid, and so my bid is submitted. I see that my bid has been submitted. It was submitted just today. This one was submitted, I think, yesterday. I can look at it and I see that nothing has been done there. So right now I can simply just log out. Let's see, and sign back in as a landlord, and then I will receive a notification that a new bid has been added. So I can click on it, and then I see the new bid has been added here. So I can view the bid, and let's say I accept the bid. Yeah. I think I'm facing some issues here. Anyway, like I said, it's demo. It has a bit of unexpected behaviors, but um, yeah, it's not supposed to be logging me out, but get the idea. Anyway, I go to my bit, and then I see the status have changed and so on. Anyway, so that was all for the demo now. The thing I want to talk about is the implementation of this. So we're working on a Room8 application, and this is our Git repository. We try to follow as much as best practice as possible. So our architecture that we use hybrid architecture. So we use a distributed microservice combined with event-driven architecture for availability, scalability, flexibility, and decoupling. So right now, I think partition tolerance for the cap theory, we chose availability and partition tolerance, and then eventual consistency. So if we have like an error, we are not going to like on how to demonstrate that. The application is not going to crash. It's still going to continue running. So it's going to it's going to continue running, but you're going to get like the error message there. So um anyway, so this is our GitHub repository, and then we went into detail defining a lot of things. We used in the back end, in the front end we used React, Vite, and um, Tailwind CSS. We also use some other technologies like Axios for API calls and stuff. Yeah, and then for the back end we use some Java, Spring Cloud, API gateways, and then JWT, and then Eureka, and Thing for service discovery and service communication within That's microservice discovery and microservice communication within the clusters. Postgres and MongoDB. We use MySQL here, and we use Elasticsearch. We use Apache Kafka. This is a bit outdated. And then for DevOps, we use Jenkins. We use Git Actions CI. No, webhooks actually. We also use Docker and Kubernetes. We use Terraform and Ansible for infrastructure as code. And all of these can be browsed in here. So we can go to the back end. We use the microservice approach. We have our different services, and then we have our DevOps section too. So our DevOps is our Ansible, and then you're going to see our playbook and the different rules. Yeah. And we also have Terraform. We have our different scripts, although it's not the best, the most advisable organization ever, like modularization. And we have our CI, the Jenkins files for the pipeline to build all of this, and then each individual the Jenkins file for pipeline. And then yeah, we have our front end too. So you can explore it and see how this was done. And then for our deployments, like I said, we use Kubernetes, so we have deployments. This will be our deployment section. We have applications, and then we have our different services and how we deploy them, our different YAML files. So that's all. So I hope this was good. And oh yeah, good news, we aced the course, which was cool. And our documentation will be published later on. It was massive research, and it was cool. It's a project we have ambitions of continuing and finishing, but for now, we have to focus on other aspects. But this is a wonderful experience. This was taught by the brilliant engineer Teko Palmer, who taught us architectural styles, architectural design, architectural approach, methodology, help us to build, emphasize that we use Chrome, and validated our work and our approach. It was a good experience. It was nice learning from him, and it's definitely been one of those courses that you'll always be grateful for taking. So thank you again for dedicating time to watch the video, and if you like the video, like, comment, and share your thoughts. We're also open to different opinions as to how this can be made a reality for people in different situations and inputs. Like one of the things we were supposed to do for the landlord is to have we're supposed to do calculations, automatic matching using weighted values. So yeah, that's yet to come. So these are things we're definitely going to continue with. So your input is going to be very much needed and very helpful. And if you are interested in collaborating, you might as well just reach out. So you can reach out to me via the email or or just comment or via LinkedIn. So let me see. So you can reach out to me via LinkedIn through Ghana Emmanuel. So this is me, full stack software engineer. Yeah. So you can reach out to me through here. Yeah. So that's me. I'm going to leave my LinkedIn on this video if it's on YouTube. And then for my teammates, I don't know if they do have reach out, but just reach out to us primarily on GitHub, the Room8, the first one, this particular link here, and we'll be happy to get back to you. right? Kind of leave like a comment or something, or open a discussion, right? Um, yeah, and it's a great experience. So these are all of us here. You can just text us on the platform, and we'll be happy to reply. That's it. Thank you very much, and have a nice day.